Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Aditya Sharma. Today I will discuss briefly about mucormycosis or black fungus. After corona disease, mucormycosis or black fungus become pandemic disease. It affects especially post-COVID or immunodeficient patients. Firstly, I will tell you about what is mucormycosis. Mucormycosis, sometimes called zygomycosis or black fungus. It is a rare or serious fungal infections caused by group of molds called mucormytes that mainly affect people who are on medications for other health problems that reduces their ability to fight environmental pathogens. These fungi live throughout the environment, particularly in soil and in decaying organic matter such as leaves, compost piles or rotten woods. Etiological agents or the agent that cause mucormycosis are Rhizopus species, Mycor species, Rhizomucor species. Type of mucormycosis. Mucormycosis are divided into 5 types. The first is rhinocerebral mucormycosis. It is an infection in the sinuses that can spread to the brain. This form of mucormycosis is most common in people with uncontrolled diabetes and in people who had a kidney transplant. Pulmonary mucormycosis. It is also known as a lung mucormycosis. It is the most common type of mucormycosis in people with cancer and in people who had an organ transplant or a stem cells transplant. Third one is gastrointestinal mucormycosis. It is common in young children than adults, especially premature and low body weight infants less than 1 month of age who have had antibiotic surgery or medication that lower the body ability to fight germs and sickness. Fourth one is cutaneous mucormycosis. It occurs after a fungi enters the body through a break in skin, for example after surgery, burns or other type of skin trauma. This is most common form of mucormycosis among people who do not have weakened immune systems. Fifth and last one is disseminated mucormycosis. It occurs when the infection spread through bloodstream to affect another part of body. The infection most commonly affects brain but also can affect other organs such as spleen, heart and skin. Warning signs and symptoms of mucormycosis. Mucormycosis symptoms are pain, redness around eyes or nose, fever, headache, coughing, shortness of breath, bloody vomiting, altered mental status. The symptom of mucormycosis depend on where in the body fungus is growing. First is symptoms of rhinocerebral mucormycosis include nasal blockage or congestion, nasal discharge, blackish or bloody, local pain on cheekbone, one-sided facial pain, numbness or swelling, headache, toothache, loosening of teeth, blurred or double vision with pain or fever. Symptoms of pulmonary mucormycosis are fever, cough, chest pain, pleural effusion, shortness of breath, worsening of respiratory symptoms. Symptoms of cutaneous mucormycosis are skin lesions, thrombosis and necrosis of skin. Other symptoms include pain, warmth, redness or swelling around wound. Risk factors of the mucormycosis are uncontrolled diabetes mellitus with diabetes ketoacidosis, overuse of steroid in immunosuppressant patients, prolonged ICU stay, corona patients, skin injury due to surgery, burns or wounds, prematurity and low birth weight for neonatal gastrointestinal mucormycosis. How to prevent the mucormycosis? Use masks if you are visiting dusty construction sites. Wear shoes, long trousers, long sleeved shirts and gloves while handling soil. Maintain personal hygiene to reduce the chances of developing skin infection. Keep blood sugar under checked for COVID and non-COVID patients. Use steroid injections judiciously while treating COVID or non-COVID patients. Any oral ulcer should be treated immediately. How to manage the mucormycosis or black fungus? First is control diabetes and diabetic ketoacidosis. reduce steroid if patient is still on with aim to discontinue rapidly. Discontinue immunomodulating drugs. No antifungal prophylaxis needed. Extensive surgical debridement to remove all necrotic materials. Medical treatment for the mucormycosis. Install peripherally inserted central catheter PICC line. Maintain adequate systemic hydration. Infuse normal saline IV before amphotericin B infusion. Antifungal therapy for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Monitor patients clinically and with radio imaging for response and to detect disease progression, example CT scan of lungs, sinuses or other body parts. This is all about the mucormycosis or black fungus.